What if the reason your brain shuts down every single afternoon has nothing to do with your sleep, nothing to do with your stress, nothing to do with how hard you're working? What if the answer is sitting on your plate 3 times a day and you've been missing it your entire life? Daichi was the sharpest student at his academy. By morning, unstoppable, brush flying across scrolls, mind sharp as polished steel. But every afternoon, without fail, his mind went completely dark. He couldn't read, couldn't focus, couldn't retain a single character of text. He'd slump over his desk while classmates continued studying, embarrassed by a fog he couldn't explain and couldn't control. He visited a physician, an old woman named Sensei Yuna, famous not for her medicines but for her observations. She asked to watch him eat before saying a single word of diagnosis. She said nothing during the meal, just watched, completely still, completely certain. Afterward, she spoke quietly.
You eat until the food tells you to stop, but by the time food speaks, it is already too late. Your body heard the message 20 minutes ago. You just weren't listening. Hara Hachi,
she said.
Eat until you are 8 parts full. Leave 2 parts empty. Not for the food, for your mind.
Daichi almost laughed. This was the diagnosis. This was the cure. But something in her absolute certainty stopped him from arguing. He tried it the next day, stopped mid-meal, set his chopsticks down while food still remained in the bowl, sat with the slight discomfort of not quite enough. That afternoon, for the first time, he read until sunset. While everyone else went home, Daichi's brush kept moving. The Japanese call this Hara Hachi, a Confucian teaching practice daily in Okinawa, one of the longest living populations on the entire planet. Eat to 80% full. Stop before you feel satisfied. Leave deliberate space. And here is what science now tells us about why this works. When you eat past fullness, your body diverts massive amounts of blood flow to your digestive system, away from your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and impulse control. That afternoon fog Daichi felt, that is not tiredness. That is your brain being starved of blood so your stomach can process what you gave it too much of. But Hara Hachi goes deeper than just digestion. Every time you stop eating before you want to, you are training your impulse control muscle. The same muscle that stops you from reacting in anger, from scrolling when you should be sleeping, from quitting when things get difficult. Food discipline equals mind discipline. What you practice at the table, you practice everywhere. The people of Okinawa don't just live longer because of what they eat. They live longer because of when they choose to stop. Today, at your next meal, try this one thing. Eat slowly, deliberately. No phone, no screen, no distraction, just the food and your full attention. Halfway through, pause. Put your utensils down for 30 seconds. Ask yourself honestly, how full am I right now? And when you reach the point where you feel almost satisfied, not completely full, but almost, stop there. Sit with the slight discomfort of 2 parts empty. That discomfort is not hunger, that is discipline being built in real time. Daichi didn't become sharper by studying harder. He became sharper by learning to leave space at the table and in his mind. The bowl that changed everything was not the one he emptied. It was the one he didn't. This is the 6th Japanese secret in our Mind Detox series. Try Hara Hachi at your next meal today. Then come back and tell me in the comments, what did you notice? Did the fog lift? Share this with someone who blames their afternoon crash on everything except the real reason. Subscribe, because the 7th secret in this series is the most powerful of all. See you there.